What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, making their debut on the channel tonight, we have Motionless in White. Yes, indeed. How about that? Motionless in White making their debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-bibbity-bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Trey X Cooper, and Trey wanted to see me react to this song by Motionless in White called Voices. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let's see, this was posted by Motionless in White, okay? And the video has 68 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Motionless in White Voices official video. Wah, wah, wah.
That's it. You just made my list.
Stop it now, boy. Bad president.
Yeah, there's that word official coming off of their official page. Yes, indeed. Look, you already know what I'm going to say, so I'm not going to say it. All right. All I'm going to say is we're going to have to just wait and see what happens and hope for the best. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Voices in my head again, trapped in a war inside my own skin. They're pulling me under. But still feel the pain. If I showed you my soul, would you cover your eyes? If I told you the truth, would you dare me to lie? I keep it all inside because I know the man is everything but kind. Voices in my head again, beating me in a war I can't win. I can hear them now, slept in a game inside my own.
Okay. Very new metal. That's pretty obvious. Nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Chordal progression, pretty easy to follow. Root to the 5, to the flat 6, to the 4. Wash, rinse, and repeat. It's effective. It's powerful. It sounds good. Yeah, absolutely. Am I going to sit here and say I'm impressed by that? Not really. I don't possibly see how I could say, oh, it's impressive and say that with a straight face. I don't see that happening. Vocally, vocal style, vocal tone, very fitting for this style of song, without question. Speaking of tone, love the guitar tone on this. It's got that thick, crunchy, rectified sound that I love to hear, especially when it's mixed correctly. Doesn't sound muddy, just sounds nice and crunchy. I love it. I can hear the bass in the mix. I can, and as a bassist, I'm very happy to hear it. You'd be amazed how many times bass just gets buried in the mix, man, and it just upsets me to no end. Drumming on this sounds solid. I'm not really hearing anything all that impressive in the drum work, but again, solid work across the board. Fits what he's playing is fitting the song like a glove. So no complaints. No complaints anywhere on this. I'm actually... No, I can say it. I think I can say it. I'm digging it. I'm digging this. It feels good. It sounds good. Easy to groove to. God, I could honestly see this song being utilized. Okay, I could see it being used in a lot of commercial ways. I could see it being used, movies, television, sure. Depending on the style of movie, horror movies. I could see this song being used in horror movies, absolutely. Slasher movies. Let's be more specific. I could totally see this song being used in a slasher film. I hear they're making a new Terrifier movie. I want this song in it. It'll fit like a glove. I guarantee you. Art the Clown? Yeah, come on now. You know where else I could see this being used? I mean, sporting venues, absolutely. Sporting events, football games, hockey games. Oh, God, this song is made for hockey. But you know where else I could see it being used? I could see it being used as entrance music, either for UFC, boxing, professional wrestling, you name it. I could absolutely see this song being utilized in that fashion as well. Type of fight, the type of song that will get a fighter, fired up on their walk to the ring. I could totally see that. No, overall, it's a really good tune, man. I'm digging this. I'm definitely digging this. So let's keep going here. Let's keep enjoying it.
Praise not the blessed. If I told you the truth, shadows and death. I curse not the wicked. I praise not the blessed. If I told you the truth, you beg me to change. If you are a currency, you own a bank. Voices in my head again, beating me in a war I can't win. I can hear them now, trapped in a game inside my own skin. And I don't know myself anymore. They're pulling me under. Voice I don't want to live. So callous and frozen, ugly and hopeless. I
Nice bridge.
to live forever. I just want to live right now. Take me from me. In my head again. Voices in my head again, beating me in a war I can't win. I can hear them now, trapped in a game inside my own skin. And I don't know myself anymore. They're pulling me under. Voices. Voices. They're pulling me under.
bum, 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 bum. I like those accents. Let me hear that one more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. I think it was. I think it was just 3 hits. Or was it more than that? No, it's on 3. Started on 3. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1. Okay. We got 5 hits total there. Yeah, because we hit on the downbeat of 1 as well. Okay, so yeah, 5 accents at the end. Nice. Nice. Very fitting. Very appropriate. Very strong ending. Yeah. Should be a pretty short review. I already said everything I wanted to say during the course of the reaction, so we should be in for a pretty short review. We'll see. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Motionless in White with a tune called Voices. This was a request from Trey X Cooper. Okay, I have a score, and it's really not going to require a whole lot of explanation. So we should not be here for too long. So we'll see. I've said that before, and we've ended up being here for 20 minutes. So I'm going to do my best not to let that happen, but if it does, it does. There's got to be a reason for it. Anyway, let's get to the score, and we'll go from there. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.7. Yep, 7.7. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. First things first, a 7.7. What does that mean? Well, a 7.7 would translate to a really good skill rating because overall, I think this was a really good song. It would also get 4 out of 5 stars and a B as in boy, B plus letter grade. Yeah, a B plus. So there you go, 7.7, really good skill rating, 4 out of 5 stars, and a B as in boy, B plus letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. Okay, I know there's probably a lot of people who are fans of Motionless in White who are on the channel for the very first time. So to all of you, let me say, first of all, welcome. And the next thing I want to say to you is you're probably really confused by that score right now because you're thinking in the terms of like grade school. 7.7, that's a C plus, not a B plus. That might be true if I went to 5.0 and stopped like your school teachers used to do. I don't. I go all the way down to 0.0. I really do, and I have. So you gotta look at my scoring scales a little bit differently. So just in case you're confused and you're wondering how in the world does a 7.7 equal a B plus, like I said, go down in the video description. You'll find all of my scoring charts down there. I promise you, you check those out, it'll make perfect sense, okay? I guarantee you. So how did we end up with a 7.7 for this song? Well, I enjoyed it. I absolutely personally enjoyed it. I might have enjoyed it personally a little more than a 7.7. But looking at the song objectively, I don't see how I could possibly bring this up any higher than a 7.7. The chordal progression, it's effective. It sounds good. Yes. Flows well. Hard hitting. Especially in the chorus. The root to the 5 to the flat 6, just moving up 1 semitone and then jumping down a minor third to the 4th before we return back to the root again. It's very simple, guys. Let's not mix words here. It's very easy to follow. It's very easy to emulate. You hear it one time and you got it. You really do. We're in the key of B minor, which is it's not my absolute favorite key. That would be D, but B minor is very close second. It's a very hard hitting key. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And the fact that they had this song in B minor, playing that riff, B minor up to the F sharp, up to the G, down to the E, No transition from the E to like, oh, I don't know, maybe E to D to B. No, we're not going to go to the third. We're going to go from the fourth directly to the one. Very impactful, very hard hitting. I like it. Yeah, there was nothing about the song that was really all that complicated. I will say I was thinking honestly about halfway through the song, I was feeling about a 7.4, 7.5, somewhere in there. And then they hit that bridge. And I was like, wait a minute, hold on, game changer. Because they wrote a bridge that obviously was a bridge. It obviously stood apart. But it didn't sound like a completely different song. I cannot tell you how many times I have heard songs. Okay, let me start at the beginning. I can't tell you how many bands I've played with that have songs that have bridges that sound like completely different songs. Like, what in the world? There's no conduciveness. This doesn't flow. This is completely disjointed. But it's a bridge and it's supposed to be that way. No, it's not. A bridge is supposed to be able to fit within the context of the song that it's a part of. And therein lies the key point. It's supposed to sound like it's a part of the song. It goes on a little bit of a tangent. Yeah, sure, it's supposed to. It's supposed to stand apart from what's happening with the chorus and with the verse. But it's still supposed to be conducive to the song. It's still supposed to, follow along the same veins as the chorus, as the verse. Just do your own little thing, we're playing in B, you want to make your entire chorus in F sharp? Sure, fine. It works. It fits within the confines of the song. No problem. It's when people take, I'll just give you an off-beater example. Let's say you're in B minor like this, and you decide suddenly for your bridge, let's go to B flat major. What? But I've played it. I've played there. I'm not going to say the name of the band, but there was a song that a band hired me to fill in for their bass player. They had a song in B minor, and the bridge was B flat major. And all I could think to myself was, you have got to be kidding. This feels beyond awkward. Nope, not the case here. Their bridge, very conducive to the song, even though it definitely stood apart as its own entity within the context of the song. So that's exactly what a bridge should do. Loved it. Loved everything about it. As far as musicianship goes, what they were playing was not all that complicated, so I can't really attest to their musicianship, but from what I could tell, they clearly know how to play their instruments. That's pretty obvious. And they can definitely play them with some semblance of skill, because everything they played sounded good. Everything across the board was solid. Nothing all that impressive, but solid work across the board. Nu metal, without question. And everything they played, especially from a rhythmic standpoint, fit that nu metal motif without question. Drumming, bass playing, guitar playing, solid work across the board. The guitar tone, I want to give a special shout out to, because I think that guitar tone was very nicely done. Well mixed, well programmed. Had that nice, thick, rectified sound that I absolutely love in guitar. So yes, definitely a nice job on that end. Vocally, same thing. I didn't really hear anything all that impressive in the vocals, but everything was solid across the board. Definitely fitting in that nu metal style of vocalization. So great power, great projection without question. And something I don't say very often when it comes to metal vocalists, nice diction and nice vowel formation. I could actually understand every single word that he said. Every single word that he sang came through clear as day. So nice work on the pronunciation. That was very well done. So this is how I'm coming up with that 7.7. I wasn't necessarily impressed by anything, but I did enjoy everything. So yeah, man, keep up the good work. Motionless in White, that's going to be a band I'm going to have to keep my eye on, because I don't know if I have any more requests for them. I'm not sure. Let me just check really quick. Do I have any more requests for Motionless in White? Let's see. Searching you for Motionless in White. Oh, I do! Okay. I have 3 more requests for them. I have tunes from Motionless in White. Okay, so we have Another Life, Reincarnate, and Masterpiece. Those are the 3 that are remaining in the queue. So I have more Motionless in White to look forward to. Good. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to get to them. If you guys want to request more, you better do so pretty soon. Because the queue is disappearing little by little, but it is disappearing. And eventually, hopefully sooner better than later, the queue will be a thing of the past. And we can go back to free requests again, which I am really, really looking forward to. But we got 3 more to look forward to as it stands right now. If you want to make more requests for them, feel free to do so. But yeah, 7.7 for this song all day long. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 7.7, which is a really good scale rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B as in boy, B+ letter grade. Take your pick. I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.